Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Go Eevee. We're still on the SSN. We're checking out all the rooms and trying to get them done as quickly as possible. And you're just talking about your Machoke. I don't see anything. It's not too bad when, you know, there's not too many rooms with trainers in them. Here's one. Ooh, a Slowpoke. This could either be a good thing or a terrible thing. I do have an advantage and a disadvantage going up against this thing. As long as it doesn't use confusion. Oh, sweet mother of God. Please die. Thank you. Oh my God. What the hell? 3 Pokeballs. And oh man, there's so many games to like be really excited about that are coming up. Like I don't usually like doing the whole, oh, this company won E3, but I mean, it really, there wasn't much. This E3 was kind of lacking, and it's understandable. Like, we're slowly getting out of a pandemic. A lot of the other countries might not be doing as well as Canada and the States. You know, it takes time, lots of time. Oh God. Well, that's not too bad. I think I'll actually Leech Seed him if he'll let me. But I thought, you know, Nintendo had a decent amount of things. Nintendo usually likes to do this thing where people expect them to announce things that are coming out like years from now. But I think they've learned their lesson from announcing too many of those type of things. Like, they announced... There was that time, what was it, Platinum Games announced Bayonetta 3, and they haven't shown a thing of it. And it's been how many years now? Pretty sure like Breath of the Wild won Game of the Year that year. Or it was close to it. And it's understandable, like, games get, you know, there's lots of development issues, and I don't know how far they were into development when they even announced it. They probably didn't even, they probably started it that night, for all we know. And then we have Prime 4, you know, hopefully we'll get something, anything from that sometime, you know, maybe like early next year. I hope it's early next year when they say something about it. But for now, we have Metroid Dread, which is fantastic. I'm so excited. I won't be doing it for the channel, sadly. I want to play. I want to sit down and play the game and not worry about doing commentating over it. Especially after Metroid Fusion, I mentioned it a bunch of times during my actual Super Metroid playthrough that Metroid Fusion was insane. And I'm expecting Dread to be about the same thing for getting like stocked around the game, because the Emmy enemies seem to be very similar to how the like evil Samus character, I can't remember what they called it, Metroid Fusion. It's been a while since I played it. I have it on the Wii U. Of all things. You ever had that thing where years after, you know, a system that you own goes like away, like you stop seeing the games in stores and that, and then you realize like, man, I miss so many games on that system. Yeah. That's happened to me for every system I've ever owned. Like, there's ones on the GameCube that I'm super upset that I never bought. I never bought any of the Prime games for GameCube. because back then I hadn't even played Super Metroid, so the only bit of Metroid that I ever played was the one on Game Boy, and that was for like a lunch period when I was living in Newfoundland when I was very young. So not much experience with Metroid, but appreciated the series. And eventually when like emulators and stuff came around, I tried to play it on that, and it felt weird playing on a keyboard. Didn't have a controller or anything for the computer, so it was weird playing it like that back then. But I remember thinking in my head like all these games that I'm like, yeah, they're the best Super Nintendo games, and then playing Super Metroid when I was an adult and being like, yep, missed one. That one and like Terranigma were definite games that I was like, damn. I mean, I wouldn't have been able to get Terranigma as a kid anyway. It was I think it was European, Japanese exclusive. And that's an entirely different topic as well. Games that like didn't come out here at all. Like there's ones that stayed in Japan completely. Like we got like a crappy Back to the Future game. We never got a good one. They got a decent one. I haven't played it. I've seen some people play it, and I'm like, damn, it was actually pretty decent. It's like one of those games that you would have been like, wait, they actually made a good movie tie-in game? Then they had a lot of RPGs that never came out here. Cause I'm trying to think of the names of some of them. Oh my god, that Vine Whip though. Is it Bahamut Lagoon? Is that what I'm thinking? No. Maybe? There's one that I really like, and it's Gunpowder Gunman's Proof. I think that's the full name. I could have butchered the title, so I'm sorry. But that one, if you like Zombies Ate My Neighbors mixed with Legend of Zelda, then you'll like that game. And it has a nice like bit of humor. Definitely get it translated if possible. There's translations out there. It's got nice humor. It's kind of got the look of Earthbound mixed with the gameplays of Link to the Past and Zombies Ate My Neighbors. It's awesome. I might try to do it for the channel one day. That would be pretty fun, I think. I've never beaten it. Oh god, you're dead. I did not even pay attention to your health. I'm sorry, Ivysaur. That's what happens when you ramble. But yeah, that game. I'm trying to think of maybe some of the. I'm pretty sure I did a Japanese exclusive game on the channel already. Go-Go Ackman. I did that one on the channel like maybe like a year or more ago. And that was only one of the games. I think there was like 3 Go-Go Ackman games. And you'll notice the art style because it's Akira Toriyama. Because the main character is just like it's Trunks. It's just Trunks. But it's great. I like it. Nice little platformer. I don't know if you're aware of like. That's the thing. Like I don't know my audience, so I don't know what their experiences in video games are. If it's just like the newest games, or if it's like old school stuff. But like if you're aware of like the NES, there was a game called Milon Secret Castle. That game is hard as hell. Yeah, just look it up. There was like an angry video game nerd episode on it. There's been tons of videos made on that one. But there's actually another Mylon game, and it came out on Super Nintendo. And that one is a lot easier. It's just like a platformer, and it's actually really, it's, you know, it's not super exciting or anything, but it's all right. Ooh, tiny mushroom. I like how all the plates have the exact same food going across it. Very aesthetic. The chef, Whirlpool. Ooh, hello. Super Repel. Anything in the trash can? No. Alright. Let's give them some room. I am going to try and rush up to, even though Ivysaur's, you know, out of commission, I'm going to try my best to rush up to the room where we can end off the SSN. Because I think we've explored pretty much everywhere now. I don't know if, of course there is. See the stairs, cabin quarters, secret technique. Pretty done. And by sickness. How about I take a look at how well you've raised your Pokemon? Great timing, since my Ivysaur is knocked out. Trainer Michael, Pidgeotto. Oh. Oh. Well, Vulpix. Good luck. You're so screwed. Oh my god. Well, at least we got a confusion in. I'll take that as a small victory. Yeah, we got to get Vulpix's level up a bit more. We're gonna switch into Eevee and see if we can just hopefully it hits itself. Hopefully Confuse Ray finally works. It's not gonna work. It never works. Did they lower the odds of that working in the newer games? Like, what the hell? Oh, wow. You didn't die. Oh my god, it finally worked. Bitch, and you shall receive. So I've been thinking about a couple other games. I wanted to do Mario Odyssey, but I don't know how well it will look. Because I tried to do Breath of the Wild, and it didn't record very well. Like, it looked very laggy looking in the recordings. Like, Pokemon works because it just kind of sits there. You know, my computer doesn't have to work very hard on it. The quality's still lower, but, you know, it is what it is. Switch Pokemon. No. Had I not beaten out my Vulpix, I would have just used Dig on you. Sizzly Slide. You dare? Have at thee. I think I'm just gonna use a quick attack. Maybe. It should be enough, right? Yeah. Bye, Pikachu. Thanks for coming. Was that an Oddish? I don't need to switch for an Oddish. You survived? How the hell? Uh-oh. Well, that could have really hurt if it critical. And burn damage ain't much. The worst thing is, oh my god, really? You had to heal? Like I have I have like 80 games on PS3, and I have like, I think it's like 50 or 60 on GameCube, and I can't record any of it. Because I don't have any way of recording those things. I wanted to get, it was this thing that was being sold for a while that you could hook up to the GameCube. And it was like super popular. There was like YouTube channels talking about it. And then just before the pandemic, like I think it was the January, like December, around that time, like all production on it just like stopped. Like you couldn't find it on Amazon, you couldn't find it anywhere, and I'm just like, of course, now that I have money and can buy it, and it's like not an inconvenience to buy it and be like, you know, because I don't want to buy something and then be like, oh, well, I'm broke for a while. I want to buy it and be like, okay, I'm good, you know. Oh, jeez. Sorry. But anyway, we're going to go up, finish off the SSN, because we've been here long enough. Seasickness is me done in. Rub the captain's back. There, old fellow. Are you serious? Thank you, I'm feeling much better now. What do you want from me? I'll learn my secret technique. Of course, I'd be happy to help. Eevee. Eevee looks more than ready to learn my secret technique, but I'm afraid it's only for humans. Is this? You really want to try to learn it, no matter what? Color my surprise. I've traveled all over the wide world, and this is the first time I've had a Pokemon want to learn my secret technique. That spirit like that, well then, if I say no, I'll teach my secret technique even to an Eevee of yours. Okay. Watch carefully. Chop down. Yeah, I forgot they put all the HMs on Eevee in this game. Using chop down, Eevee will be able to chop down thin trees. You can try it yourself. Alright. Ooh. Alright, they're going to be leaving, so let's get off the ship. And as we're walking off the ship, I would like to thank everybody for watching today. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. All those fun things helps grow the channel. You know how it is. And in the next episode, I think what I want to do, I have a couple options. I could go to the gym, or I could go and do the Meowth things real quick off screen and try to get an Arcanine, because that would be cool. Do they ever say in the video games if the SSN crashes like it does in the anime? Or is that just like an anime exclusive thing? Well, now I'm curious. Yeah. But anyway, that's gonna do it. I'll figure out what I'm gonna do in for the next episode. Until then, take care, everybody. Bye bye.